I've made it back. If anyone is interested, that's paying attention to any dates, I've been gone for a while. And one of the many reasons, a big reason actually, is because I'm an artist and I have these little perfections slash imperfections when it comes to doing this type of content where I guess it could be a self-conscious decision that every time I do a piece of content, I have the need to want to clean it up. So, taking out the ums and things of that nature when I'm speaking. And it became very, very time consuming. I mean, just to put up 10, 15 minutes of content would actually end up being about 3-4 hours worth of work. After, I edited out the audio, added the video, and then exported it out. A lot of the time, see, stuff like that I would end up taking out. A lot of the exporting would end up taking a long time. But there were a lot of times where I would say, damn, I wish that I had, did a post about cinema or did a post about wrestling. And to me, the final straw for me to come back was, I remember like last year, I'm watching New Japan. And then I just said to myself, damn, this would be really cool if Dolph Ziggler would end up in New Japan. I would like to see it. And it was right around the time when Ace Austin made his debut in one of the competitions. I think it's a Super Junior competition. And I watched how, like, overnight, Ace Austin became, highly favored, became very, very popular in New Japan, where the audience, they were wearing his sunglasses, his trademark sunglasses. Some of them were trying to get the cane. He had his t-shirts, all in like a 24-hour period of him appearing in New Japan. His performances were so good. Excuse me. Wow. So I was like, damn, I wonder who else would come over here and make such an impact. And that after this, kind of around the time when Dolph came off of Nick now, came off of that NXT run. I wasn't watching his early days run. I was already gone. And I'm still trying to figure out, what was that era called? Was that the John Cena era? What was that called? Is that the Ruthless Aggression era? Or like, when did that era end and it became like a whole other era for WWE? Anyway, that's another conversation for another time. And lo and behold, I'm saying to myself, I said, nah, that probably won't happen because he's going to stay at WWE. He's going to be a lifer there because he's getting like pretty much free money, and then he gets canned. And I go, oh man, it still would be cool. And then next thing I know, the cat shows up in New Japan, and I'm like, oh, wow, I really wish I had put this down, on a pod, vlog, blog, whatever you want to call it these days, audio cast, I guess. And there have been a number of other things that I wish that I had put down that I actually called. So I just say, you know what, you might as well just go back in it, come back, because there are a lot of things that I want to drop bombs on. And I'm just going to start just dropping bombs, just doing the audio and just not being too concerned, just spitting it out and just putting it up and not giving a fluke and fly. I actually thought about just going live, but there were just too many steps. I felt that I needed too many pieces of equipment, and I'm like, oh man, I see might as well just either just, do the audio from the phone or do it from the other sound recorder, and just don't care about the flubs, the audio, or what I call audio flubs, because I would do the same audio flubs if I was doing live. That's why I consider doing live. So thus, I'm just on some don't give a crap stuff, and I'm just gonna let loose. And I have like a plethora of things that I've just been cataloging, and I'm just gonna let loose now. So hopefully you'll enjoy my sound drops, and we're gonna see what it is. And I'm kind of ecstatic in certain ways. I don't know how often I'm gonna drop, because it's like I have so many things that I'm doing simultaneously. But I think I'm just going to try to do as many posts, as I can and get it up as soon as I can. So I'm not going to make this long-winded. I hope that you enjoy my return as much as I will. So on that note, I will bid you adieu and let's just get with the ish. I'm out.